Good evening, everybody. This is Rob Johnson with the Straga Media Network, coming to you from Louisville High School, home of the Leopards, as we have a big matchup tonight between the Louisville Leopards and the Broadman Spartans. I'm Rob Johnson, and I'll be joined on the mic here shortly by former wrestler, former football player, Carl Brendel, as he is currently getting lined up for senior night with his son, Ben Brendel, fourth generation Leopard wrestler. So it's going to be a fun matchup tonight as the Leopards coming in 5-1. Strong as always, as they've been bouncing around the tournament circuit, causing some havoc. Leopards are led on the field, or on the mat, excuse me. Sorry, it's been a long day. By some young talent this year, as Caden Barker, freshman, he's doing awesome at 113 pounds. Of course, you have Colton Rhodes at 120. He's a sophomore. He's kind of a legacy, as he's the third Leopard Rhodes boy wrestling for Louisville, as his brother Davin was a state champion. His brother Dylan, a state qualifier multiple times. Actually, Davin was a two-time state champion, correction. And so you got some good bloodline there. Eric Chris, a freshman. Luke Seaman, a sophomore. Abel Boyard, a sophomore. He had an older brother that wrestled here at Louisville. Micah Bricker, son of former Leopard Chance Bricker. He's a sophomore. Bo Nesbitt, sophomore. And Jacob Beard, a sophomore. So Colton Barker, who's a senior tonight. We've got a couple of seniors tonight for senior night. You've got Colton Barker, who's a strong wrestler, has been for the last couple of years for the Leopards at 126, state qualifier. Tanner Frank, senior at 144. And my big buddy at heavyweight, as we spoke of, Ben Brendel. So a lot of good wrestlers here for Louisville. Boardman's currently warming up. They've got the seniors getting all together. Also, I want to make a note. Also being honored tonight is Maddie Denzer. She's a standout on the softball field. So she does a great job here for the wrestling team. So, well, we're going to take a quick step back, pay some bills, and we'll be back here in just a few minutes. This is the Straga Media Network.
You're watching Louisville Leopard Athletics.
Hello. Did you know that when you invest in your smile, you're investing back into your Stark County community? Welcome to Thomas Dental. My name's Tanya. I'm Dr. Mike's practice manager. Every day, we're investing back into our community. Here are just a few of our community efforts. Here at Thomas Dental, our mission is bringing smiles back to our community, one smile at a time.
You're watching Louisville Leopard Athletics.
techniques with Tori. Located at 133 East Main Street, Louisville, Ohio. Call today, 330-573-4580.
You're watching Louisville Leopard Athletics.
Beatty Sports has all of your athletic needs, specializing in corporate, school, and team apparel. In-house custom embroidery and silk screening makes the Beatty Sports tradition of quality and service unbeatable. Go Leopards!
You're watching Louisville Leopard Athletics.
And we're back here at Louisville as we've got a couple of JV matches, so you got some bonus footage here, bonus wrestling. Haven't got a chance to really chase the Leopards because of being at tournaments, so thought we'd give you a little extra tonight. So sit back and enjoy, and then we'll be getting ready to kick off here senior night here at Louisville. Leopards taking on Broadman as Leopards taking the first match here in the JV. I believe that was Pierre Castino. Hello, everybody. This is Rob Jensen with the Dragon Media Network. We're just waiting on the ceremony to start here for senior night, as we've got a few seniors getting ready to be represented and celebrated. We have Colton Barker, senior.
At this time, we would like to honor our
And here we go.
First, Colton Barker. Colton is escorted by his parents, Brad and Sherry Barker. Colton is a 4-year medal winner in wrestling. He is a 3-time state qualifier and placed second at the state tournament last year. Colton has represented Team Ohio at Fargo 3 times in Greco-Roman and freestyle wrestling. He is a scholar athlete and member of the LHS Student Council. Colton enjoys hunting and fishing in his free time. He attends First Christian Church in North Canton. Colton's future plans are to attend a 4-year university and continue his wrestling career. Colton would like to thank his coaches for the countless hours they spend in the room, making him and the team better wrestlers and men. He is grateful for the relationships he has made and will miss the LHS wrestling family. Ladies and gentlemen, Colton Barker. Our next senior, Ben Brendel. Ben is escorted by his parents, Carl and Sherry Brendel. Ben is a senior at RG Drag in the heavy truck and diesel mechanic program. While learning this trade, Ben will also be graduating with an associate degree from the University of Akron in technical studies. He has completed the following certifications: heavy diesel engines and equipment, electrical and electronic system, brakes, steering and suspension, and inspection, maintenance, and minor repairs. Ben has maintained a 4.0 GPA. Ben was chosen to attend and compete in the 2023 at Skills USA. Ben was able to place 6th, and he will be competing again this year. After graduation, he plans to get into Diesel Tech Apprenticeship Program with SARTA. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Ben Brendel. Our next senior, Tanner Frank. Tanner is escorted by his parents, Mark and Mary Frank. Tanner is a senior at RG Drag. He is in the precision machining course. Tanner has wrestled since the 2nd grade. He would like to thank all of his coaches over the years for their support and encouragement to be the best version of himself. Tanner enjoys lifting weights and learning how to play the guitar in his free time. After Tanner graduates, he plans on pursuing a career in machining. He would like to work at Babcock and Wilcox with his father. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Tanner Frank. Our final senior for this evening, Kenzie Denzer. Kenzie is escorted by her parents, Nick and Megan Denzer. Kenzie has been a mat staff for 3 years. She is also a 4-year varsity letter winner in softball. In the fall, she will be attending Marietta College for a sports management degree, as well as continuing her softball career. She is part of Joe's Mentors, a 3-year academic letter winner, all-district honorable mention for softball, and Offensive Player of the Year. Her GPA is 3.8. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Kenzie Denzer. We would like to thank our seniors, their parents, for all their time and contributions to the Louisville Wrestling Program and Louisville High School. Again, one more time, let's give it up for our seniors, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Board of Education Administration of Louisville High School, we would like to welcome you to the Louisville Leopard Gymnasium for tonight's contest featuring our guest, Broadman High School, and your Louisville Leopards. In order to make today's contest as enjoyable as possible, please represent your school and community in a positive and respectful manner. That means follow the rules, speak and act responsibly, and show courtesy and respect for your fellow fans, the officials, coaches, administrators, and authority figures, and of course, your team and opponents. Let's make today's contest great by remembering to respect the game. The officials assigned to this contest have been selected and assigned according to procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. The official for tonight is Mr. Mark Hayhurst. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a great country. Please stand if you are able. Gentlemen, remove your hats and join us in the playing of our national anthem.
All right, folks, here we go. Wrestling time. I'm joined on the mic tonight by my buddy, friend, cohort, Carl Brendel. What's up, Carl?
Hey, how you doing, Rob? Hey, glad to be here again for another exciting night of wrestling.
Absolutely.
106 pounds from
And
Broadman.
we're having a little bit of issue here with the
Pierre Castino.
little fun thing here. Keeps wanting to pop up Brooke Heron. You're not Brooke Heron. So, it is what it is.
Yeah, that's okay.
So, should be a good matchup.
Yeah, yeah.
Boardman, pretty good traditional team here.
Yeah, for sure.
And from Louisville,
Looking a little skinny maybe on the heavier weights, but that's okay.
at 126 pounds from Boardman. No
So we got senior night, as everybody knows. Obviously Ben Brendel's my son, and it's a senior night. Pretty exciting for me, and for two reasons. One, I get to hang out with you and watch the wrestling.
Absolutely.
And this is the last time that Ben will wrestle here at home for the Leopards. So that's pretty exciting.
Well, and this is a kind of a close on a chapter of an era
For sure.
Brendel's.
This is the last of the Brendel chapter until
Till some Brendels
Yeah.
start having Brendels.
Yep. No pressure, Riley. No pressure.
Right. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So, yeah.
It seems quick, Rob. It doesn't seem the time flies, man.
I'll tell you what, I honestly, having Tyler here and wrestled here at Louisville and going through that, and I remember standing there on senior night, trying to hold back that emotion because you're like, damn, where'd it go?
Yeah, for sure.
And,
Yeah, that's exactly the way when I come back in here, time just flies back.
Right.
And it's like, I remember my senior night just like yesterday, and it's like, I can't believe my youngest son is already, going to graduate at the end of the senior year, It's just, it's special, but at the same time, it's...
Well, it's one thing when the big one, when the oldest one graduates. When that youngest one, you're just like, wow.
Yeah, right.
from Louisville,
So Leopards are 5-1 this year
Yep.
in dual matches.
Yep.
They've done a lot of tournaments.
They
been
have.
pretty successful in the tournaments.
Yep.
Which, for all intents purposes, is good for our wrestlers going into the tournaments,
Yep.
especially out postseason.
Yep. And one of the things, I don't want to say we struggle with it, but the fact that, we don't have that many dual matches, so to be able to get the level of competition, we have to compete in outside tournaments, and some very good tournaments. I mean, and unfortunately that involves some travel, but it is some good look because some of those tournaments are some of the best in the state.
Well, and you're right. What was it, the Maumee Classic? I mean, you had, not just state powerhouses, you had national powerhouses at that.
Yeah, for sure.
And when
Yeah.
you're starting to look at that, you're just like.
Yep. So we had the captains walk out there and shake hands.
So we had the three seniors.
Tanner, Colton, and Benjamin.
So looks like we're gonna start out at 106.
Yep. And that should be Pierre, I'm thinking.
Our first match,
Yeah.
106 pounds, from Broadman, no contest, and from Louisville.
So-
Winner by forfeit, Pierre.
So Pierre Castino will receive a forfeit. Boardman does not have a 106, so that'll give us 6 points on the board, Rob. That's a good way to start out.
Darn right. We'll take it.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So we're back up to 113, the next weight class.
113-pound match.
Looks like it's Caden Barker's in the lineup.
And from Louisville, Hayden Barker.
So Caden, younger brother of Colton Barker.
Yep. Fantastic wrestler. Even for his young age, he has a lot of experience. Both wrestlers kind of working here.
Well, and it seems like a lot of times you get the younger brothers. They're usually pretty good
Yeah.
when you got to wrestle around in the room.
Boardman took a fairly decent shot there, and he did a good job of fighting it off. Another reshot. That looks like 2 there. Good job. Nice job. And you'll probably see, again, like we talked about, Rob, wrestlers letting them up, trying to work on their their neutral position and their takedowns. There's another 2.
So 2, make it 4-0.
Yep.
Or 4-1, excuse me.
4-1.
Because he let him back up.
Yep. And you remember we talked the last match about why people let them up and work their stuff and everything, especially at a dual match. I mean, if takedowns is a big part of wrestling. So, I mean, having that ability to work on that form, that's a beautiful double leg there, lifting.
Nice.
Tilt, good job. No 2 there, I don't think. Nope. Out of bounds. I thought that should have been 2. Looks like the legs were in, but maybe not. It's both wrestlers working here. Caden controlling that elbow. He's circling, looking for a setup to pick that knee. Little shuck by, there's 2. He's doing a fantastic job.
Definitely in control here.
Yeah, for sure. Good chicken wing there. That was personally one of my favorites. Looking like he's going to bar that up. Yep. Close to back points. Got 1.
He's trying to stay
2.
in, too.
Got a 2 count. It's not enough for any points yet.
3 seconds, 2 seconds.
Yep.
That'll be the end of the first period here.
I mean, that's a pretty dominating match, I mean, as far as offensively.
So 6-2 here for the Leopards.
Yep, 113 pounds.
6-0 for the team score.
Again, right back on the wrist and the elbow. He does nice snap down there at 2 points.
We'll have an equipment timeout
Yep.
as the headgear came off.
Yep.
8-2 Barker. 147 here, second period.
I would say, Rob, that since he's taken him down, letting him up, I'm thinking he's probably working for a technical fall here to get his team 5 points and get some offense in.
Ref just tightening him up. If you're watching, give us a shout. Let us know who you're cheering for, who you're watching, and where you're hailing from, as we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah. One good thing today, too, Rob, is I don't know if you got to see him or not, but Coach Chrislop was here. Rick Chrislop.
Yes.
That you talk about taking a walk back in time. I mean, to see your coach, old coach, run in and football coach and everything. That just,
Well, and Coach Chrislop, he's a phenomenal dude too.
For sure.
I'd still run through a wall for him. You know?
Same here. I made a little joke in the entranceway there. I said, "Hey, coach, there's a free mat. We got a couple minutes. You think you got a couple minutes in you?" And he laughed. He said, "Maybe a couple seconds." But I said, "Oh, come on," And he gave me a hug and everything. He's just
I'll tell you what, he still looks great.
Yeah, he does. He does. He sure does. Yeah.
So we had to go to a backup headgear here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sure does.
Yeah, he's a big foundation for wrestling over the years, and of course his assistant was Jeff Berkelbaugh, who is still part of actively probably one of the longest wrestling coaches I would imagine here that we had.
Yeah, you're right.
In some form or other, so he does a fantastic job too. All right, both wrestlers come out again.
And you got Coach Laughlin is back helping the program.
Yep, doing middle school. Coach Blommel does a fantastic job down there, and I know I'm missing probably some other middle school coaches, but they do a great job as well, and the youth coaches.
Well, that's where the program's built from the bottom up.
Yeah,
and that's why they're so successful year after year.
Mm-hmm. Caden gets another quick 2 points there with basically the same takedown, controlling the elbow, basically a snap down. He's looking like he may go. Yeah, he's got a pinning combination here. It's looking like he's going for a near fall. So yeah, we got back points counted. That's it. All right. Good job. That was a fantastic effort. 113-pound Caden Barker gets the pin for 6. So it's Leopards 12, Broadman 0. Now we're at 120 pounds. And we should have
120 pounds from Louisville,
Colton Rhodes. He receives a forfeit, no Broadman wrestler. So that'll give us another 6 in the 120-pound weight class. It's 18-0 now, team score. We're moving on to 126.
At 126 pounds,
looks like
the forfeit for Louisville, Logan Demos.
Logan Demos gets another forfeit for Broadman. For Louisville. Broadman has no wrestler. Now it is 24-0. Wow, the Leopards have really, really stormed ahead here.
At 132 pounds.
Now we're at 132 pounds.
Miles Crawford. And from
Miles Crawford and Colton Barker. Colton's also a senior. Is one of the 4 seniors that were with us tonight. A tremendous wrestler.
Very quick.
Yes. Has done really well in the tournaments. Also a state placer last year, and I believe he's ranked number 1 at 132 pounds, if I'm not mistaken.
Louisville's done very well at that weight class.
Yeah, for sure. Another takedown. So that makes it 4-1 right now. It's looking like he's going for a near fall here. He decides to let him up. Again, just fantastic offense. I mean, a decent shot from the Broadman wrestler. Colton's got a good sprawl. He circles real quick. He's looking to pick that knee to get 2. There's 2 there. He's got control. That is 6-2.
1:05 left here in the first period. The thing that I love is he's just so upper body strong,
for sure.
too.
Yeah.
As quick as he is on his feet, he's so his upper body is just so strong.
Yeah, for sure.
For you to be all sprawled out and still hold the position
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, nice fireman's there. Yeah, beautiful executed there. Hook the knees, going for a pinning combination here. I think he got a standing, yep, pinned him. Good job. Good job. And that's another 6 points for the Leopards. It's 30-0. Wow. 30-0. Of course, we've had a lot of forfeits, but fantastic wrestling by Colton Barker. Fantastic control. So that brings up, it's like 138 pounds. That's going to be Bo Nesbitt. I'm sorry, Eric Chris. Apologize. I think, Rob, that normally Eric doesn't wrestle this weight class, but he must have. They must have shifted some things around to get him in the spot.
Well, and they do that a lot of times.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, and I mean Boardman had some gaps in there, so and it's good to see again. You know, and Chris was the chief. You know, he was a quarterback for me. So on our Chiefs team, you know, when we coached Rob.
Yes, sir.
And just a fantastic athlete all the way around.
Well, and I'll tell you what, you know, the thing about Eric is he's just so mentally tough too.
Yeah, yeah. I know he's battled with a few injuries and came back and you know, getting stronger and getting the job done here. Wow, both wrestlers.
He had what, an arm injury during football?
I think his shoulder. And I know I think he had some knee issues a few years ago also, and but you know, just talk about a tough individual. I mean, he's just, his work ethic is fantastic.
Well, so I know in football there was a lot of running backs and receivers that wanted to go the other way.
For sure. There's no doubt. Yeah.
So again, we're here at 1:38. Leopards lead the team score 30-0. 38 seconds here, first period. We got a good match in this one here so far.
Yeah. Both wrestlers coming out, working for position, trying to get some sort of takedown here. Look like both of them are kind of wrestling the same style. You know, the collar ties and the wrist control, and I think Chris is just trying to feel his balance out here. That was a slight knee pick. Good little duck there. Nice. Very, very well executed. Quick.
8 seconds left here, first period.
And it's 2-0. Chris has showed some tremendous speed there. Wow. That's a big part of wrestling, Rob, is you know, the countering of somebody's offense. I mean, he did a fantastic job there countering that knee pick.
Well, I fortunately, having a front row seat for some of those really, really good teams.
Yeah.
You had some guys like Garrett Lotzenheiser and Davin Rhodes and a couple of those guys. And, of course, Riley was good at that too.
Yes.
Where they would sit there and prey on the other guy's mistake.
Yep. And we can't forget, I mean, Blake Robbins. He had some.
Well, he won us a state title on that.
He did. Yeah. I know we always got to mention that because if you haven't seen that, you know, I recommend everybody go back and watch that match. It is.
I still get goosebumps.
Yeah, same here. I watch it, you know, probably 4 or 5 times a year. You know, just
same here.
Just to get the excitement.
I can honestly say, watching that moment as a grown man, you get tears in your eyes.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Chris working the top here. He's looking for a breakdown. Attempted Granby roll by the Boardman wrestler. Good, quick. Chris reacts, covers the waist. He's looking for a chop here. Out of bounds. So 2-0, Rob. This is a good match here.
Absolutely. Yeah, they're battling back and forth. The Boardman wrestler, very strong.
Yep. We got a minute left in the second period. Chris again is working hard there. Looks like he's trying to get. The Boardman got back to his feet. Going into a single. Got to see what's going on here. Can't hold on to the leg very long. You call for stalling. Got to do so. Okay, executes
Nice.
a back trip. Nice. Almost put that Broadman wrestler on his back. Nice move. Yeah, looking like he's attempting to work a bar here. And we got stalling red. Basically, stalling is when a wrestler, there's no movement or not much action.
They're
So-
basically trying to scave off
Yeah,
red,
pretty much.
pin.
Pretty much, yeah. Although I got to give credit to Chris. I mean, he's putting tremendous hip pressure on that wrestler. It makes it very difficult to really do anything. So,
Yeah, sometimes you can try to be doing something and you just
I
can't.
mean, right. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So coming up here on the end of the second period, still 2-0.
Yeah.
Chris here for the Leopards.
Yeah.
Leopards still lead 30-0.
That's a heck of a lead right off the get-go for sure.
Nice.
Yep, good shot. Good single leg, looking for a finish here. Oh, yeah, good job. Nice. Fantastic. Puts him right on his back. May have got a couple back points here. I wasn't sure what the ref, if he gave signal for a near fall. It is 4-0. I don't think we got near fall on that quick back takedown there. So Chris again, working the hips very good. Looking for a bar here. Has the arm in. And is trying to yes, deep bar there. The Broadman wrestler trying to do his best to to work up, and they're out of bounds.
4-0 here.
Yep.
138 weight class.
Yep.
1:15 left here in the third period. 30-0 Leopards.
Yep. So Chris elected to let him up. That gave the Broadman one point. And then they started on neutral. He's working and trying to get a takedown here. We did also have on that, Rob, before they started, we did have a caution on green, not being on the line. So that happens sometimes when you're in the thrill of the moment. You don't realize that your foot's on the line. I've been guilty of that myself. You kind of think, how can you do that? But that's
Nice play by
beautiful. Ooh, another throw, another whizzer, hard whizzer there. Nothing here. Both wrestlers got a hard whizzer in. Ooh. May have almost control. Chris is coming out the back door there. Got a leg, needs to pull him in. There it is, that's 2 there. 2 with some back points. Yes.
Nice job by
Man,
Chris.
wow, big scramble there, big scramble.
I thought at first the Broadman wrestler was going to fight it off.
Chris did a fantastic job of reading that pressure and knew what he had to do. He chooses to let the Broadman wrestler up again. So it is 8-2. We got 35 seconds left in the third period. Ooh, another aggressive shot. Nice low single there. He comes up to the knee, finishes with a crackdown, and there's another 2. 10-2. So it looks like he's going to elect to let him up again.
20 seconds.
Yep. Broadman's wrestler's back in a neutral position. He receives 1 point. It's 10-3. Chris is going for another takedown. Beautiful leg, single leg takedown here. He's looking for some back points. Up, Broadman guy fights it out. There's 2 though. That's 12-3. And that is the end of the third period. Fantastic match. Fantastic match. That was actually one of those matches, Rob, that the pace picked up towards the end of the third period.
Yeah, it sure did.
I mean, it was good movement that whole third period. Usually, I like to call it running out of gas zone in the third period. But so now we're getting Bo Nesbitt. He gets a forfeit at 144 pounds. Again, Broadman, doesn't have a full team. So right now, it is 40-0 Leopards here at the Louisville Senior Wrestling Night. And looks like we're going to 150 pounds. And
from Louisville, senior
Tanner Frank is going to wrestle 150 pounds. Oh, he starts out with a nice arm drag to a knee pick, finishes. It's two points there.
I believe Tanner Frank was a chief as well.
Yeah, he was. Yep. Oh, he's looking for a quick piece. That's it. I mean, wow. That's the way to go out on senior night, Rob.
Sure is.
Just go out there and get it done. Fantastic job by Tanner Frank. Wow, outstanding. Good job, Tanner. Of course, again, Tanner is one of our seniors. You know, that is definitely the way you want to wrestle your last home match for sure. Okay, looks like we're going with Luke Seaman here. At 157 pounds, the score is 46-0, Leopards. Both wrestlers kind of moving around for position here. Looking, got a collar tie. Luke does a good job of getting that off of that collar, out of that collar tie. Both wrestlers circling. All Luke, good job with the wrist control. He's in on a hard single. He's turning a corner. That's almost control there. We're close to out of bounds. He comes up. He's bringing the leg up. Nice. 2 there. Excellent job. It was a fantastic effort there with that scramble as both wrestlers were fighting for points there. Luke did a fine job of repositioning himself to take advantage of getting that 2 point. Now he's got a hard bar, and he's looking like he's going to turn him. Yeah, that's tight. I got to give the Broadman wrestler credit for the tremendous bridge, though. Wow, that takes some serious strength to be able to do that. Luke repositioned here, and he's looking for just to plant them shoulder blades down. He's I think the Broadman guy is working his way back to his base. Luke is still trying to secure some kind of pinning combination here. But excellent job. So he's looking, I think he's looking for a butcher here. I'm not sure. Nope, he lets him back out. Well, that's okay. He's still got good wrist pressure. So he's looking for a chop here. He's got a cross face right now. Hard cross face too. Yep, steps through, good, nice move. Took the cross face, lifted the leg, stepped through. Now he's elevating that rear leg to try and get the Broadman in position here. It looks like he's got him in, I think.
10 seconds left here.
Man, that
5-0 here.
Another cross face. Let's see if he lifts the leg again. All right.
Nice first period for Luke.
8 points. Man, fantastic. That's the big thing, Rob, is the offensiveness of, you got to attack. I mean, in wrestling, you're sitting pretty good at the second period here, 8-0. I mean, somebody's, but he needs a little bit of injury time. We got a Broadman.
Little bleed.
I think it might.
Blood.
We always used to say somebody's leaking. We got a leaker out there. Yeah, I think his nose needs touched up.
Now, Luke, I know Zach played basketball, but he had an older brother that wrestled as well.
Yep. A very good wrestler.
Yes.
I think he wrestled with Riley, I believe.
Yes, I believe you're correct.
Yeah. And, of course, Mike Seaman I graduated with Mike Seaman. And he didn't wrestle. He did play basketball, though.
Yes.
He's a heck of a football player, basketball player. So, shout out to Mike there. I know he's here. So,
yeah, they had a good family of athletes there.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, and mom's a Gulling,
oh,
so
yeah, right.
It's all kinds of.
That competitiveness is definitely got transferred into family there for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So we're in a blood timeout as they disinfect the floor, get a little packing there, and Leopards lead 46-0. It's 8-0 to here. Luke Seaman leading in 157.
Yep.
Again, if you're watching, give us a shout. Tell us hi.
Yeah.
Say what's up.
Right.
Let us know who you're cheering for, who your favorite wrestler is, and where you're watching from.
Yep.
We had somebody hailing from Bradenton, Florida the other night.
Oh, is that right?
And then a couple of weeks ago, we had somebody on a cruise ship.
Yeah, that's
watching.
cool.
I thought that was pretty stellar.
Yeah, you never know where we're going to reach out. And so that's glad some people can follow along and watch wrestling,
Well, I know Brooke Heron's grandma, her call sign is Mimi.
Yeah.
And she watches from Florida all the time.
Yeah. Man, Luke comes out real aggressive there. Second period here, minute 46. He secures another takedown. A lot of movement here. Luke is aggressively, his offensive setup is working for him tonight.
10-0.
I think he elects to let him up.
Make that 10-1.
Tries a ankle pick there. Good. Got another 2. He's working to secure that bar again. Yep. Nice. Got a half in. Lifts the leg, did a step through. Trying to pin it. Now he's got that head locked up tight. This may be it here, Rob. That's pretty tight. I'm thinking that's the pinning combination you want to. Oh, he just secured it by moving his hips towards the head. Yeah,
Yep,
excellent.
there we go.
Excellent. Good job. Leopards coming out aggressive tonight. I like it.
Absolutely.
Yep. 52-0. And we're coming out at a 165-pound weight class.
165 pounds from Boardman, Ronnie Haas. And from Louisville, Abel Boyard.
Got Abel Boyard. He was the chief. Of course, his dad coached the Chiefs with.
He's still coaching.
He's still coaching. Yep. I can't say enough about Adam, Coach Adam, as a coach too. He's a fantastic. He's like a brother to me, and I mean that. So
he's a good dude.
He is
good people.
He is, and it's nice that he can instill the values of a good coach more than just a coach, like a mentor. So here we go. Abel's working in. The Boardman took a shot here. Abel's working on. Oop! Tried a head and arm there. He's trying to secure it. He does get 2. Nice job. Nice job. We got 1:28 in the first period here at 165 pounds. Abel's aggressively working hip pressure there. Going for an inside wrist, trying to control it. The Boardman guy fishes out. He's got a good tight waist here. Looking for inside wrist control. He's got the inside wrist control. He's probably going to pop it out for a bar maybe. Nope, just repositions.
54 seconds left here, first period.
2-0.
Good battle.
Leopard's been quick on those takedowns off the get-go. I like to see that. Oh,
this could be trouble here for the Boardman.
Pinning combination's tight. The Boardman guy's still. I think he's pretty close to getting pinned here. Abel's doing a fantastic. Yep,
and
got
there
it.
we go.
There it is. Wow. All right, with just 30 seconds left in the first period, Abel dominating that pin. Wow. Fantastic job at 165-pound weight class. So now we moved up to the 175-pound weight class. Team scores 58-0.
175 pounds from Boardman, Javier Sanchez. And from Louisville, Blake Balderson.
Got Blake Balderson, 175 pounds here. Getting a little bit closer to my weight class, Rob.
Absolutely. The big dog.
Yeah. Ooh, nice duck there. Missed the leg a little bit, but back up. Good position. Both wrestlers did a good job there. Blake was trying to get in a position. Nice double leg, nice and low. He switches to out the back door. He's turning. Both wrestlers fighting. Yeah, got control. Got to get that head out of there. That's 2. Good job.
2-0 Balderson.
Balderson was the chief.
He was.
Yeah.
A lot of tough guys on that team.
You got that right. I like it. Yeah. You think that has anything to do with it, Rob?
A lot of the king of the bag.
Yeah. Well, we think so anyway.
Yeah.
So he's got some legs in here. He got tremendous hip pressure on the Boardman wrestler right now. And he's looking, I believe, for a power half or just a regular. Yeah, he's got the. Yep. Boy, he's got him stretched out. And that's a thing that, if wrestlers can get good at for Balderson's build, for his length and use that leverage with the legs is boy, I've had legs ran on me by taller wrestlers. And you talk about taking the steam out of you when you're on the bottom position, using that.
Blake Schaefer was very good at that.
Yeah, he sure was.
Him and Gord,
Yep.
Jason Gord.
Yeah. He's got the legs in right here, and he's trying to catch the far shoulder. Now he's got the head involved there. I don't think he quite has it locked up, but he jumps sides here. And he's got it tight now. He's looking for a near fall here. Oh, yeah, he gets it.
Wow.
Wow. The Leopards on fire. Balderson aggressive with the pin. 64-0. This might be a total scratch tonight.
Sorry we didn't have the score quite updated after that match, but we got it fixed.
Yeah.
Leopards are rolling tonight
Yep,
here
they
on
are.
senior night.
Getting a little heavier, Rob, 190-pound class. We used to have a little running joke when you got to 175 pounds. You always said, you know, the big men were out there. It was always a joke, you know. I always used to say I think probably with my singlet, my headgear, and the size of my shoes weighed 106. Anyway, nice takedown by Micah. Micah Bricker, nice job. Good follow through. There's two there. Nice job. Nice job. Another good example of a tall, lanky kid that can use his body leverage. And also, I've watched Micah wrestle for quite a while, and his ability to move and scramble and get himself out of position and back into control is probably some of the best I've ever seen.
Well, he's like his dad. He's so strong.
Oh, yeah. I mean, no doubt. Yeah. Ooh. And there he locks the cradle up. That's in tight. That may be it right there. Oh. I got to give credit to the Broadman wrestler. I mean, Micah's got him laced up like a shoe. I mean, literally, he's using every good job. There it is. There's the fall. Wow, it was 2-0 when the hammer went down. Wow, 70-0. This might be like a basketball score, Rob.
Well, and I'll tell you what, Coach Jackson, he says, Coach David Jackson just chimed in. He said, you guys are doing a fine job tonight. Good explanations of the action. And Leopards possibly setting a scoring record tonight.
And I'll give a shout out to Axon Jackson, who was a wrestler, by the way, and a very good wrestler, and a long-standing football coach. Thanks for chiming in, Dave. I appreciate that. And here we go, 215-pound class. Jacob Beard. And 215-pound class is always a very aggressive class. Our coaches always used to say that, they're basically heavyweights, but they move really fast. So you have the strength of a heavyweight and the speed of some of the lighter weights.
Well,
so
I'll tell you what, Blake Robbins was a 215 guy that they bumped up in the state championship.
Yeah. Oh, man, Jacob's aggressive here. He got the takedown. It's 2-0 right now. We got 1:30 in the first period. He's looking for a quick fall here. Boy, is he putting some pressure on that with that power half.
He wants to finish this off.
It's going. I think he just may do it. He scoops that head. I think he's flat. Wow. Jake, he gets it done.
Wow.
Wow, 1:16 left in the first period at 2-0, and Jacob Beard just monsters him to his back and smacks it. I mean, that's pure Leopard wrestling right there. That just got me fired up. Not that I wasn't fired up already, but tremendous job, Jacob. Tremendous job. And he came from I think St. Ed's, and he had wrestled for a while, and he decided to come back to Louisville and join the program. And wow, what an asset that we have. That we have at 215 pounds. And then here is Ben Brendel, my son, of course. Senior night. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a match. 285 pounds. I give him a round of applause.
Great career for Ben.
Yep. So it is 82-0 after the 280-pound. I mean, that's one of the highest scores I think
Is that a record? It's got to be up there.
Yeah, I'm thinking it is.
So we've got some bonus wrestling here.
We got a little bit of exhibition. Or did we go JV? Did we go JV first after senior night?
They had a JV match. I don't know.
These must be just some extra wrestlers or trying to get.
Do we know who the Leopard wrestler is?
I want to say that's Skolash, but I'm not 100% sure. It's looking like it is. That's a quick 2. I believe it is Skolash.
Okay.
I think. I don't know if it'd be in the pamphlet, but no. I'm pretty sure it is. Actually, I think.
Wyatt Skolash?
Yeah, I think that's who it is. There's a story about that. I'd come in and rolled around a little bit with Ben in the wrestling room and got a chance to watch some of the other kids wrestle. And I tell you, this kid's Wyatt's work ethic is just, he's got it, man. He works hard and he knows what to do.
Well, that's what makes great wrestlers.
Yeah.
You know, you can be a good wrestler and not be a great wrestler.
Yeah, that's true.
But there are many wrestlers that were just average wrestlers that became great wrestlers because of the work ethic.
Yep, that's true.
So again, Leopards lead 82-0, or they won 82-0.
Yeah.
This is some bonus coverage here.
Yep.
For the Leopards.
We got Wyatt Skolash out there. I think he's 190. I'm thinking.
They show him at
maybe lighter. Maybe he's.
They're showing him at 175.
Okay, 175. Okay, I stand corrected. Sort of looks like a 190, but yeah.
It's them big, tall legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anybody's out there and you happen to know whether or not that's a record score, give us a shout. Let us know.
Wow, 82-0, man.
I don't know if I've ever seen it that high.
Nice,
I know we've had some.
Nice fireman's there. He's got a single leg. He's looking to step over. Got his 2. Right into the half. Good job. Oh, man, time's out. Wow. Fantastic effort. So we got 4-1.
Headed to the second period here.
I'm assuming that it's a 175-pound weight class.
Yeah, we don't know 100% just because
it's an exhibition match, but I would say, I mean, they could have went up or down a weight class, but.
Our man chimed in. Jared Heller gives us a shout.
Oh, how you doing, Jared?
During the Berkebile era, 12-14-96 against Akron East, 79 2-2. 2008 Central Catholic 79-12-13, and 2008 against St. Thomas, Louisville won 80-0.
Wow! So tied.
So no, we got it tonight.
Yeah,
we would think. We'll have to confirm it's not an official number, folks, as far as whether or not we know it's a record, but we believe it could possibly be the record.
Yep.
And that says a lot considering some of the teams that have rolled through here.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, nice.
Oh, man, nice takedown there. He got 2. Looking for a half here. He's got it, and he's working, walking towards the head. He's got a good pinning combination here. I think the arm slipped out. I'm not in a good position to see, but anyway, he's on his back. And Skolash got a good sprawl there, and he's working towards, there it is. He's got it.
So, he said it to check the phone, so we got a 6-1 victory, or takedown, 10, sorry.
Yeah.
Lost track. He sent me over a spreadsheet here. 1-8 of 22 against Hubbard. Louisville won 81-0, and 1-9 of 20. The Leopards won 78-0, and so there's been some 80s, but I don't see any 82s.
Yeah. Well, that's great. That was man, what a fantastic night of quick night of wrestling.
Yeah.
But aggressive night anyway.
Hey, and if you're gonna do it on. If you're gonna do a number like this tonight, 82-0,
do it on senior night.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Speaking of Mr. Boyard.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing?
How you doing, brother?
Thank you.
So we wanna.
Yeah. Coach Adam Boyard came up, gave Rob and I a personal shout out, which was really cool. So, and that wraps it up, Rob.
Great night of wrestling. Senior night here at Louisville.
Yep. And I want to thank everybody for, tuning in tonight. Thank you, Rob, for giving me the opportunity. It's always fun to get together.
I love it, man.
Do a little bit of wrestling, so.
Absolutely, and I'm just a little shout out to these seniors. Unfortunately, we did not, the night that we did the graphics, Tanner wasn't there, so unfortunately we didn't have him. But I got Colton and Benny.
Yep.
But again, Leopards victorious,
Yep.
82-0. So here's a question for you. This one's going to be a tough one. Who do you think could be our Carrabba's player of the game?
Ooh.
Or player of the match?
I mean, with the amount of takedowns, I think that it's a toss-up between Caden Barker and Colton Barker.
Right.
I'm not sure who had the more hires. There was, I believe Caden might have had a few more takedowns prior to the fall, I believe.
I think you're right.
But then again, I think either wrestler could have pinned either one of those opponents at any given time. So,
well, let's do this since it's senior night.
Yeah,
let's
okay.
give it to Colton.
I'm fine by that. We'll give it to Colton.
So
Yep.
our Carrabba's wrestler of the night, Colton Barker.
Yeah,
Congratulations, Colton.
Yep.
He'll get a Carrabba's gift card.
Yep. That's awesome.
So I want and this is what I love. You got the wrestlers down here.
Yep.
Young ones down here on the mat. The matches are over. He's got to get in there. So.
Yep. That's cool. That's what it's all about.
So, well, I want to thank everybody for coming on with us. I'd like to thank my big man.
Thank you.
Big Carl Brendel for coming on. Always a great time here at Louisville.
Yep.
We'd love to do more here at home, but called Leopard Nation.
Yeah, awesome.
On Facebook. It has its own website. You can go out over there and find anything you want about Leopard athletics.
Yep, for sure. And another really cool thing that Jared has done is highlight films.
Right.
Of certain, different sports and whatever else. And boy, is that really cool. I mean, if you talk about a way to always having that, pictures come and go and trophies come and go, but 5, 10 years, 20 years down the road, you get on YouTube.
Well, and he's still got the video. He's the one with the video that if you want to go back and watch an amazing moment in Louisville athletics lore, go back and watch the 2020 state championship wrestling.
I second that.
And you'll see Blake Robbins bringing it home for us. So I'm going to sign off for Big Carl Brendel, myself, Rob Johnson. We had an amazing time here at Louisville. Leopards are victorious, 82-0. I want to thank you all for coming on. We had a great time. So I'm going to jump out of here, but we'll see you tomorrow night. We'll be on a tape delay at St. Ed's.